When it comes to fireplaces, a lot of people shy away from them. The reason being is it's actually quite confusing. We have gas fireplaces, and within gas fireplaces, we have high-end luxury units. We have open face units. We got B-vent units. We got direct vent units. We got gas inserts. We got wood inserts. We got wood fireplaces. We got open face wood burning fireplaces. We have electric fireplaces, water vapor fireplaces. Thing is, I've been selling fireplaces professionally for 17 years. I'm gonna break it down as quickly as I can, help educate you at home. What in the world type of fireplace do you need? Let's go. All right, so our number one misconception when it comes to gas fireplaces, we're gonna start with gas. People come in saying that they want a gas insert or they already have a gas insert and they need to replace it. Now, what they're trying to say is that they have a fireplace that's built in the wall. See how this is open? And it's literally inserted or built into the wall. Therefore, they call it an insert. The truth is that's not what a gas insert is. Let me show you what a gas insert is. An insert literally inserts into an existing fireplace. So if you have an existing masonry or brick open fireplace that you're looking to convert to something more energy efficient, either gas or wood, this would be what you'd want, is an actual insert. Now, fundamentally, there's two main differences between an insert and a fireplace. One, they're squattier, shorter, more rectangular shape so they can physically fit inside of your old fireplace. Secondly, the venting needs to run up the chimney. So you can see here, they separate the venting. So usually 2 3-inch flex lines, one pulling fresh air to the fireplace and one doing the exhaust. And because we got 2 3-inch flex lines, this can easily fit down your chimney. If you have an open, old drafty fireplace you're looking to update, you're gonna want to be shopping in the insert category, whether that's wood, pellet, or gas.
You cannot put a gas insert or a wood insert into a gas burning fireplace. You have to have a wood burning fireplace to use an insert. If you do not have a wood burning fireplace, you do not want to use the term insert.
Our most popular category is gonna be direct vent fireplaces. I wanted to show you what this wall looks like unfinished. This is where people think that they need an insert because it's actually being installed or framed into the wall. You could use wood 2x4s here. So you can frame wood nice and tight to this fireplace. Now their vent system is a little bit different. So it is completely sealed. So the only place it's getting oxygen from is the pipe. So it's gonna be exhausting through this middle pipe and then pulling fresh air through the outside pipe. Now this is the most common and most popular fireplace that we sell in the gas category because one, they're usually very efficient. They're not pulling any outside air from the house and they're easy to install. So because this is pulling fresh air, we only have a 1-inch clearance all the way around. So this is easy to install. They can terminate horizontally out of sidewall like this, or we can go up vertically through a roof like this. Very, very simple, easy to use, highly effective, good safety screens for kids, safe, beautiful. Now, there is one more category in gas fireplaces, and that's gonna be an open gas unit. It's gonna look and resemble like a wood burning fireplace, but open with a gas log set. These are actually kind of making a popular comeback. Downside to these is installation is gonna be trickier, and then you need makeup air of some kind. That fire needs a lot of oxygen to combust, so it's gonna be pulling room air from the house and then going up the chimney. So it's less efficient, not really much of a heater, but aesthetically, I don't know if there's anything prettier.
Big custom homes, this is a super sought after fireplace. So even though it doesn't check the boxes for heat output and efficiency, you don't get anything that looks as big, robust, and real.
And the reason this is making a really popular comeback is all the new homes are being built so tight and so efficient that a lot of people aren't necessarily looking for a powerhouse heater anyways. Let's talk wood fireplaces. So believe it or not, this actually is a wood burner with a gas log in it. Now, in theory, this fireplace is designed where you don't have to have the gas burner in here, and I could literally just chuck wood in here and burn it as an open wood burning fireplace. So that is pretty much maybe a few parts in the United States, but that is pretty much extinct. It is really not to code. There's a few exceptions, but having this as a straight open wood burner is just not gonna be efficient enough. Exactly. So our other option is just like our direct vent units, we have wood burning units that are completely sealed and they're gonna have a catalytic combustor in them, long burn times. They're basically doing what a freestanding wood stove does, but in a built in the wall type application. Very, very efficient, big powerhouse heaters, good long burn times. Yeah, smaller viewing areas though than what you have here. So you're not gonna get that big grand open look. A few more categories in direct vent. Now this is becoming actually really popular. It's been popular for a long time, but these long linear gas direct vent fireplaces. So same principle what we were talking about earlier, just in a more modern style that allows us to get a TV above it, which is becoming very common. Now, the issue and the problems that some of these manufacturers had to solve was to be able to install a TV and have it close here. So there's lots of technology options for cool wall kits, whether we're dumping heat outside, we're sending heat to another room, sending heat to an open vent right above it. Either way, there's options in place by some of these manufacturers to keep this wall cold to the touch. So if you want to install a TV above a fireplace, that is definitely an option. Lastly, when it comes to gas fireplaces, we have the direct vent luxury category. So ultra premium, ultra luxury units are frameless. So you can see this is all glass, and they'll have 2 layers of glass. What happened was in 2015, there was a safety law that made safety screens mandatory for children burning themselves. Manufacturers figured out a workaround to that is they could have cool wall glass. So this glass is warm, but it's certainly not going to burn you. So this is an option if you wanted something ultra clean, ultra premium, ultra sleek, and you can get away from having a safety screen. We definitely do these in more higher end custom homes and in commercial applications, restaurants, things like that, where they don't want a ton of heat coming off of them. A few downsides to them. One, you got a ton of layers of glass in here that you got to keep clean. You can see the glass gets a little bit dirty. And they're a little bit more finicky to service in general. And they come with a higher price tag. Probably our fastest growing and ever moving category is gonna be electric fireplaces. Now you can see in this room, we got electric fireplaces coming out the ears. We have just your standard LED lights that can change colors. We have water vapor electric fireplaces, and then we have virtual electric fireplaces, which are using more like a true LCD high def panel on them. They come in linear style and traditional style. The biggest thing with electric fireplaces is gonna be subject to aesthetics. So it's just gonna be what personally suits your eye, and they're all over the place. No joke, we'll have customers come in here and be like, this is the prettiest thing I've ever seen. The next customer comes in and says, that's the ugliest TV I've ever seen in my entire life. Just depends on what your personal preference. So that's really gonna be the driving factor when it comes to electric. Now, when it comes to performance, so far, there's still nothing in the electric category that can compete on a heat level with wood and gas. They're just not there yet. Some electric fireplaces do have the option to wire to 110 or to 220. Now, when we wire to 220, that gives us 10,000 BTUs or extra heat output that's coming off of here. If you're in a tight, efficient house, usually not a problem. It's just a little tiny supplemental heat. But if you're looking for a good powerhouse heater, I would probably steer you away from electric and go to gas or wood. The benefits to electric is going to be ease of installation. They require no venting. Any electrician and framer can really install them. So you can literally put wood right up to them because there's no heat issues or heat clearances. And then cost. They're in general are going to be more affordable than gas and wood burning fireplaces, especially when you take into account installation costs. Versatile, so they can install in basements, sunrooms, everything like that.
I had a lady the other day in the showroom and I was like, have you considered electric? She said, I've looked at everything electric. They all look terrible. I literally bring her in this room. She's like, these are all electric? Like that one looks like that's gas. She was fooled almost immediately by a couple of these in here. There are some that look good, but like Trevor said, it's based on your personality, what you think is real and what's not.
17 years ago when I started selling electric fireplaces, there was probably 2 choices, and they were like $300 or $400 max. Now they are getting more expensive. They're getting into the $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 price range. But I mean, look at the quality difference. Fireplace dealers like me used to run away from them because they were chintzy, they were cheap, they were cheesy, and they were junk. Now dealers are running to this marketplace because one, how good they look, and how popular they're getting because they're just so simple and easy to use. They fit everywhere and they look fantastic. So this is the fastest growing category, and it's not uncommon where we are speccing in multiple electric fireplaces. Also, keep in mind, if you're in like a net zero area or community, homes that where no natural gas is even being plumbed to them, this is gonna be like your only option. So you better familiarize yourself with electric fireplaces. In most cases, they're gonna be built in or flush mount. That's probably the most common. However, there are options, let's say you're renting or it's not like your permanent residence. This would be like a wall mount type application. So even this guy, which is one of our premium units, they do make an accessory to wall mount this, and it's gonna actually stick off of the wall, or you can see that tall one over there in the corner. So this is gonna give you the most flexibility, especially if you're trying to enhance a living space and it's not, it's just a rental for you. you still have options with electric fireplaces. There's a quick rundown on everything you need to know about fireplaces. Tried to make that short and concise for you. Really, this video could have been over an hour long. The good news is I have hundreds of videos on my channel. You can check them out and research your specific topic, whether you're shopping for inserts, electric, direct vent, modern. Type in what you need on our channel. I guarantee you there's already a video there. If you like what you are learning in these videos, give us a stab at the business. We appreciate it a lot.